Hi.
My name is Henry Guzman. I'll be your student physical therapist today. We're just going to kind of run through your intake form and ask a couple questions to clarify some stuff. Sound good?
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So, before we get started, is there any like religious or cultural beliefs that would put up some boundaries to like comfortable care today? Okay.
No, nothing like that.
Good to know. So I see from your intake form you hurt your left shoulder. How'd you do that?
So I was snowboarding actually, and then I caught an edge. Somehow my arm got behind here, and then I landed right on my shoulder.
All right.
Yeah. So it's actually really sort of deep in that position.
Alrighty. So it looks like it's just a discomfort, aching, stiffness.
Yeah, it's really just in
accurate?
those positions that I'm in. So having my arm behind my back, or if I reach overhead, here, really high, trying to grab stuff. Especially if I'm holding things, I can feel it a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But those are really the only positions where it gets really sore. Right now, where I'm at.
It's not too bad.
No.
Okay, so with positions or with rest, it's not bad. It's just when you're doing those specific movements that hurt it. That's what's aggravating.
Exactly.
Okay. Have you ever had any previous injuries with this shoulder?
No. I'd say the only thing is nothing significant. It's just been maybe some minor stuff from doing sports. But nothing big. This is the first real significant one, I'd say.
Okay. All right. So you mentioned those the limitations that you have with your movements. Has that been affecting how you do your job, or if you're a student, your lifestyle that way?
Yeah, I'm a student actually, so I'm not currently working. I'm mainly right-handed, so my left shoulder doesn't really affect me for school or anything. I'd say maybe if anything, it'd be putting on my backpack or putting on my jacket when I'm going out. Those things because the positions I have to get in to put those on make it a little sore. Yeah.
All right. So I noticed your intake form says you aren't taking any medications. Just to check, are you taking any Advil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, anything like that for the pain?
Nope.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing. Yeah.
Good to know. All right. So with your doctor's referral, I didn't notice any labs, tests, or imaging. Did they do anything at your prior appointment before the referral?
Yeah, we didn't do any X-rays or anything because my doctor did some tests on me where he was putting my arms in different positions. I think he told me that nothing was really torn, but it's more of a sprain of my shoulder, shoulder joint.
Sounds good. Yes, we can evaluate that as well. All right. Any medical conditions in your family's history, medical history that notable, diabetes, high blood pressure, anything like that?
Yeah, actually, my grandparents and my dad are both have diabetes, as well as high blood pressure actually. So both of them are that. But me currently, nothing. And my dad's got it under control.
Sounds good.
Nothing really super affecting him or anything.
All right.
Yeah.
So then, no personal worries for the exercises with physical therapy, anything like that? Okay, you have it under control?
I do, yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So I know you work as a student. So we'll move on. How's your home life? Are you living with roommates? Are you living with family?
I live with one roommate. We go to the same school. We drive together and everything. But for the most part, we're kind of in our rooms a lot of the time, or we kind of do our own things. But yeah, if I ever need help with anything, maybe grab a plate or something off the top shelf, he'll be there to help me for sure. I know. But yeah, nothing at home really is restricting me with my shoulder.
Okay, so you're not aggravating the shoulder at home, doing anything you need to?
No, I've just been doing things a little bit more slower, a little bit more carefully too. Yeah, showering, like I said earlier, with washing my back might be a little bit sore.
Okay, but other than dressing and showering, nothing else?
No.
It's you're...
Yeah, I can cook, I can still, do all my laundry and all of that, no problem.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right. So you're feeling pretty good today outside of the shoulder?
Feeling great.
Good to know. So I know your intake form says that over the previous few months you haven't had any health-related symptoms, but just to double check, with the new injury, you haven't had any like intermittent like nausea, vomiting, dizziness, lightheadedness, anything like that?
None of that. No, I feel great. Yeah, it's just a shoulder, and I really want to like get back to feeling good again with my shoulder. Like I hate this feeling.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we will do our best to get you back.
Thanks.
With the shoulder injury, any numbness, tingling, anything like that?
Nothing. Just
Okay.
that pain.
All right. Well, let's get to kind of your goals for treatment. I know you said it was a snowboarding injury. So like that would be an example of an activity you'd want to get back to. Any other activities?
That's probably the main thing I want to get back to is snowboarding. I really just like, I'm afraid like if I fall again that I'll maybe injure it more and cause more serious damage. Like I feel pretty lucky that it's only something like this. So that's like one of the main things. It also kind of hurts like pushing up off the mountain a little bit. So, but yeah, it's really just the main thing I want to get back to.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we should be able to do that. You hurt your shoulder snowboarding. This kind of like behind the back type motion, like it's kind of like your extension, like your over the head stuff with the shoulder. That's what's aggravating it for you. And your main difficulties at home have just been mainly showering and like getting dressed, putting a backpack on, stuff like that. So the doctor did functional tests. You don't think anything's torn, so we'll work with that assumption for the time being when we start our exam next year. No major health concerns for yourself. Supportive roommate at home. All right. Sounds good. So the next step here is we'll do some range of motion and we'll do some tests and we'll kind of see where you're at and get going with the treatment.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right.
Thank you.
Do it.